morning, Eric. Thanks for doing this. When you look at Nick Suzuki, do you see a player that's similar to anyone you've played for or played with or against? And what are the different qualities that stand out to you that maybe suggest that outside of just his skill, he's becoming a leader for this team?
Well, I mean, I think off the top of my head right now, I've played with quite a few different type of competitors. One guy I guess that jumps right out at me is a Ray Whitney. Smaller right shot, but uber competitive and intelligent with the puck. And that's kind of what Nick is. He's really, really competitive, very intelligent with the puck. Puts himself in good positions to be able to do the right things defensively, but also create offense. So he's a huge part of our team, and obviously developing into a leader for this group, and an important part of what we got going here.
Next up, Jonathan Bernier.
Thank you. Good morning, Eric. In 2006, you were in the opposite seat with the Hurricanes leading the finals 2-0, and then the Oilers came back. You finally won the final in 7 games. So what can you take from that experience and maybe share with your teammates?
Well, I think for one, the series is still a long way from being over. I mean, clearly I remember that being on the other side. Obviously you feel good with the 2-0 lead, but it's the race to 4 wins, and for us, obviously Game 3 is a massive game, and everybody knows that. We know that, but we feel like if we come with the same type of game and attitude we brought last night, we'll be able to be on the right side of it and get some bounces, some looks, and we got to get to 4. So we'll start with the next one, and back in 06, I got all the way to Game 7, and anybody knows anything can happen in Game 7. So, but for us right now, the focus is on Game 3 and playing the type of game I thought last night we probably deserved a better fate, but right now that's not what matters. It's about getting the wins, and we'll start with Game 3.
Next question, John Luke.
Eric, as you get through the deeper stages of the playoffs, and now that you're facing significant adversity again, does the role of leaders like yourself, Corey Perry, Shea, does that importance become magnified with the position that you're in?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's always moments in the playoffs where you, as a group, need to lean on some experience and lean on guys that have been around a while and been through certain situations. So no question, it's important, but it's also important for each of us individually to prepare the right way, to have the same mindset to come out with a winning Game 3. And so solely our focus is going back home in front of our fans and back in Montreal and coming out with a W and trying to shift the momentum back to our side and go from there.
Next question, Arpon Basu.
Good morning, Eric. Could you describe the level of anticipation, excitement, or whatever the feeling is of getting your coach back and having him physically with you, and any kind of boost you think that might provide for the team?
Yeah, I think it'll be huge. I mean, I know it's gotta be a killing Dom for the last 2 weeks, just missing our group and missing the daily activities of what we do and preparing. He's no different than us as players, and I'm sure the rest of the staff is you dream and you work your whole life to be in a Stanley Cup final, and for him to have missed the first 2, it's been tough, but I know he's been with us through the Zoom and all the pre-scout stuff and doing meetings that way. But to be with us in person will be huge, for us, and we're looking forward to it.
We'll do a few more for Eric. Next question, Martin McGuire.
Good morning, Eric. Thanks for doing this with us today. Just want to know on that question. Yes, Dom will be back, but you guys will be back at the Bell Center. It won't be a full house, but back home with your coach. How big these emotion could help you to have a good performance tomorrow night?
Yeah, it's huge. Obviously, we love playing in Montreal. We love the Bell Center and the atmosphere that it brings. Unfortunately, I think there'll be a lot more people outside the building than inside, but which will be a little bit different. But we know that they're there. We know that the support's there, and we know that everybody is as excited as we are to be in this position in the final. And like I said, the focus and the moment of Game 3 is huge, and we'll use all that we can to have the energy to get the W.
Next question, Luke Fox.
Hi, Eric. What did you have you learned about the connection between the city of Montreal and the team that you didn't already know before you joined this group?
I honestly don't think it's anything I didn't already know. I've been around long enough to, have played in a playoff series against the Canadiens as a young player, as a visiting player, and then also just over the years, coming into the city as an opposing player. You know the passion, the excitement. I think for me now, being a Canadian, it's now hearing from so many people that maybe didn't realize that we're massive Montreal Canadian fans. There's so many people around Canada that follow this team and follow this organization, and it's pretty special. So I know my dad and my mom and the rest of my family have been getting a lot of messages from a lot of people that are following closely and supporting us. So and me. So it's been fun, and obviously we want to make sure that we end on the right side of it, and it starts with a great effort in Game 3.
And our last question comes from JF Chamont.
Good morning, Eric. Luke did a really good job without Dom, but I'm just curious to know, over your career, you played for a lot of coaches. What makes Dom a pretty good coach when he's behind the bench?
Well, I think the way that our team sets up and the way Dom controls the lines and puts people in different positions, I think it helps. And obviously, Luke did a tremendous job with that as well. And but Dom talks a lot between periods about in-game adjustments and things that will help us be successful the next period going out. So sometimes from afar it's a little bit more difficult. So he'll be hands-on with us, and that's good for us. So I'm looking forward to having him back and give us a boost, and we'll play hard and be ready to go in Game 3.
Thank you for your time, Eric.